Hey everybody, it's Nick from cbb-analytics, and I'm here with another video tutorial meant to help teams get the most out of our platform. In this video, I'm going to talk briefly about the different ways in which we're computing stats and making them available on the website. Let's come to the homepage for Stanford women's basketball, and by default this page is showing full season statistics. And we can click here and we can choose between a few options: last 5 or 10 games, in-conference and full season stats, stats in home and away games, and in games won and lost. And we call these the different statistical scopes, and we would say that the selected scope is currently full season stats. So let's select last 5 games, and then this page automatically updates with Stanford's stats over their last 5 games. If we want to compare 2 different scopes of stats side by side, we can click on this drop down here and we can choose multi-scope. And now we have a multi-select with the ability to select any combination of these 8 statistical scopes. And by default, we have full season and last 5 games selected. And now we can begin to look at Stanford's performance over their last 5 games and see how it compares to their full season stats. And this is huge. Having the reference point of full season statistics really helps us to analyze and understand the performance over the last 5 games. For example, we can see that Stanford's offensive rebounding percentage is 32.4%, which would be in the 59th percentile if sustained over the full season. And that's good, but compared to their season-long ORB percentage, which is in the 91st percentile, it's actually much lower. And having the full season number right there when looking at the value over the last 5 games is so helpful. In particular here, without the full season stat values and percentiles, we just wouldn't know that Stanford's offensive rebounding percentage in the last 5 games is actually a regression from their full season numbers. And also, the way that stats are just laid out on this page with the multi-scopes is important to note as well. Rather than having a single, very wide table, you can imagine with a lot of columns and with 2 rows, 1 row for each scope. Instead, we're laying out the stats here line by line, and we're comparing the scopes side by side. And this makes analyzing all these numbers just so much easier. We can come to the player stats page here, and we can see for player stats as well that you can choose between these 8 options. And so for team and player stats across the entire website, these options are available on the different pages. Currently, for lineup stats and for on-off stats as well, we do only offer full season in conference, last 5 and last 10 game stats without the other 4 scopes. However, if there is demand, we can look into adding the additional scopes to here as well. Okay, that's all for this video. Thanks for tuning in, for supporting CBB Analytics, and as always, have a great day.